show you today is sowing shallots from seed. Try saying that when you've had a little bit to drink. I haven't, just like to say, because it's the middle of the afternoon. I have sown onions from seeds before. I did that last year. They did okay, but they didn't do as well as sowing them from sets, which is what I usually sow them from, and I usually sow shallots from sets as well. I do have some here. These are some of my shallots, and they're starting to shoot beautifully, but they haven't gone in the ground yet, just because it's still too cold outside. It's the beginning of April here, and these I usually put them out in the middle of March, but it is just ridiculous. So hopefully in a couple of weeks time, middle of April, they'll be going outside. But I fancied a change and a challenge, so I thought I would grow the shallots from seed. So I'm just going to show you how to do those. Right, now once you've evicted all the snails that seem to have taken up residence in, still one, in your seed tray, 2/3 fill it with compost, just normal multi-purpose compost. If you want to do them in a big sort of normal seed tray, then do, but I have these lovely little containers that I got from a wonderful friend of mine who is no longer with us, and he used to have his meals in these. He saved them all for me. I did do a video about it a long time ago, but I'm sure he will be very pleased that I'm still using them. Right, so just firm it down. Now this is a little on the, well, it's a little bit damp, but I think what I will do is I will give it another water. But before you sow them anyway, do give them just a little bit of a water. Let that water run through. It's so windy here and I keep losing stuff. Oh, it's so annoying. Oh, bugger. Oh, anyway, right, there were more seeds in this packet, but it's just blown off. I'm in the greenhouse and it's just windy and I've lost half of them, but I'll sow what I've got. Can't close the door because the camera leg's in the way. Anyway, there were 75 in here. I'll try and retrieve some more off of the floor. But they look exactly the same as normal onion seeds and spring onion seeds. So just sprinkle them in the compost, on top of the compost should I say. When I retrieve the rest, I will put them in there. And then once you've put them on there, you sprinkled your seeds, then just cover them up with a little bit of compost like that. Now these are likely not to need watering again. Well, it depends on the weather really, but once the compost goes dry and it starts to come away from the side a little bit, you know that it's dry and it needs a little bit of a water. So that's always a good indication. So if it goes dry on the top, comes away, the soil comes away from the sides. For those of you who are cookers, you know that your cake is ready when it starts to peel away from the side. It's the same thing here, okay? So when that happens, then just give it a water. Right, I will go and rescue the other ones that have fallen from the floor. Gosh, it's so windy, it's ridiculous. I'll label those, and then I'll leave them in the greenhouse with the door closed, and I'll show you what to do with them when I put them outside. Well, I hope you found that useful, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye bye. Darling, this is take 2 for the shallots, because take 1 was a bit shit.